Today, we have the Mystery Ranch 2-day assault pack. It's coming for the title of Best Everyday Carry Pack. Let's check it out. So the results of that review that I did 2 years ago are in. The Mystery Ranch 2-day assault pack is probably one of the best on the market, period. Now, what's different? What are we talking about today, George? We're talking about this collaboration version between Mystery Ranch and Huckberry. It come out with this crazy camo colorway they call the Desert Tracks. So I was like, you know what? I gotta put on my camo to kind of do this review. But this is an awesome looking bag. I mean, it's built for the desert, but I like it for like more of a urban style, you know, something different that I haven't laid eyes on before. So this is a larger pack. We're going to do some of the specs, and then I'm going to take you to some of the things that I really like about this 2-day assault pack. And I think it's a great value. The 2-day assault pack is a great value because it builds in some of the best of Mystery Ranch for a good price. So let's talk about the specs. 27 liters, as I mentioned before, so it's a larger pack, and it's on that line between everyday carry and travel, like a minimal travel pack. This pack, because it's 27 liters, it's a little heavier at 3 pounds. Now, if you were going to do the dimensions, if you were going to take a ruler and a tape measure to it so we can be specific, it's 21 inches tall, it's 12 inches wide, and it can expand out to a depth of 11.25 inches. I'm going to take you to where I say I like the most on this pack, and it's got to start at the top pockets on this pack. So you have 2 quick access pockets. I don't really see this on a lot of the packs that I review. This pack and also the Mystery Ranch 3-day assault pack, which is like $500 now. So those are the 2 packs that I've seen with this style opening on the top, and it's very helpful. These are the pockets that I use the most. So the first one is the smaller one, and if I can get over this pack and see it. All right, let me make sure I get the right zipper. So there you go. You get into this front pocket. It's a good space for like your wallet and your cell phone and your keys. So that's exactly what I have in there, is my keys to my truck. But AquaGuard zipper right here, I like it. And you'll notice on all of the zipper pulls for this bag right here, they have the additional little tabs on the end. So it helps you close the zipper. Very helpful, very well thought out. AquaGuard zipper again was just some paracord pulls. This pocket is huge. It's a huge pocket. It takes up the whole brain of the pack. And that's what you call this top section, is the brain. So that's where the smarts lie. So in here, I have my Recycle Firefighter Truckie. That's probably one of my favorite pouches that is out. Jake doesn't make them too often. Come on, Jake. Do better, Jake. Anyway, so like I said, this is a very big pocket on the top of this bag. I like it. I like the AquaGuard zippers. It ensures that all my stuff is going to be dry inside of this section. But that quick access thing is a win for me, for sure. So quick access, yes, check. Then let's move around. Let's go ahead and go around to the main event of the bag right here. I was trying to get my words down. The main event is this back panel, the shoulder straps and the back panel. So Mystery Ranch, one of their best features on their packs is this Futura, whatever, the adjustable yoke back panel. So let's start off with the shoulder straps. The shoulder straps are very wide. They're contoured. There's kind of a dramatic contouring on these shoulder straps. They're padded up very, very well. So you have load lifters here. So that's an adjustment that you can make. You guys know how load lifters work. You pull them out and then you kind of pull them. They pull the load higher and closer to your back, and then it kind of curves up and down into the shoulder straps. That's really dope. So I want to show you the adjustable yoke system, if I could get these shoulder straps out of the way. So it's got some measurement sets here. I have it set for my back and how it feels on my back. There's some little indentions here, so you can move and adjust this back panel lower and bigger. Now, Mystery Ranch actually gives you 2 size options with this pack as well. So you can get the small medium or the large extra large. I am 6 foot, so I got the large, extra large, and I've adjusted it to my height and to my back torso. So that's great. It's a thinner kind of back panel, so it's not really wide, but it feels really good. Once you make those adjustments with the load lifters, this back panel, and then also your shoulder strap adjustment, and then you come back with the sternum strap that's removable. And it's a great sternum strap because this is a larger pack. I could see a lot of people wanting to have a sternum strap on there. And they also come back with these buckles that you can actually hook your hydration bladder water hose down and connect. Really dope. But I want to talk about this back panel just a little bit more. So I'm going to roll it up to the camera a little bit. You can see this little slight curvature of the back panel, and then you have a pad down here. Now, this is a gripe for me. I don't like this pad down here. It makes the bag feel a little awkward on my back personally. It might be just me, but this extra padding down here at the bottom of the bag, they could have left that out for me. You do have like a hip strap, not to be confused with a hip belt, which is load bearing. This is for more of a stabilization. I'm moving around really fast, and that's what that is. So don't get it confused. Hip belt, hip strap, these are George defined terms, but hip belt, hip strap, they're different. So that's really great. This whole back panel is a win for me. Now, what else do I like on this pack? So we did 2, let's go to 3. I like this side access opening to your laptop compartment right here. It's an AquaGuard zip. It lets you right into the main section so you can grab your laptop out. I know when I get in the office, it's the first thing I want to grab, or if I get in the coffee shop or wherever, that's the first thing I'm going for is my laptop. So it's great that you can pull it right out from here. And a 15-inch laptop, Mystery Ranch says that's your maximum is a 15-inch laptop. It's great. You stick that in there, AquaGuard zip. No, it won't get wet. Great zippers on these bags, YKK. But yeah, so I've gone through 3. Let's go to 4 on this pack. On the 2-day assault pack, and a lot of the assault packs that Mystery Ranch sells, they have these water bottle pockets. They are water bottle pockets is how they define them, but you could put whatever you want in these pockets. You could put your headphones, you could put your ear protection when you go to the range. The 500D Cordura is really rugged and tough, so I could take like this 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. It's going to swallow the hell out of this thing. The retention of the elastic on the top is good. I have no doubt that it's going to stay in place, and they even have a grommet down here at the bottom so that if you do get some water inside of this section, it will just drain right out. So they've been thinking about, you know, all of the features on the pack. Now, what you'll be looking at on the front of the pack, 2 compression straps on the front of this bag. The compression straps wrap all the way around, so you can carry a firearm on the side or a tripod if you're just doing everyday carry in the city. But they have a lot of versatility. You could do a jacket in the front, nice retention on these, so you could definitely like slide a jacket under it and then, you know, compress the whole load down. It could just make it a lot smaller if you wanted it to. So just cinch that whole thing down and it just holds to the bag. Now, you will have this Molly or Powell's webbing that kind of runs on the ribs of the bag on the side. You can hook in whatever you want. I'm not the external pouch type of guy, so I kind of just leave that alone. This pack offers me enough organization inside and capacity that I don't need a lot of stuff on the outside of this pack. And yeah, that's just me. So you do have like 2 morale patch fields on this pack. This first one got Mystery Ranch Huckberry, got their little signature morale patch that they added in. So you can pull that off and put whatever you want. And then you have another one that I just put America flag up there, and you can pull that off and put whatever you want on the pack. I think that's the outside of the pack. Let's go right in. We'll undo the compression straps, because we're going to have to do that at some point. But there is 2 ways to actually there's multiple ways to access the inside contents of this pack right here. You can unzip one side, right? AquaGuard zipper, YKK zipper, and then you can get right in to your stuff, right? Or you can undo both sides. Your top flap opens up, and then you can get top access to all of your stuff. That's not enough for you. You want to see a little bit more, so you take this middle zipper, and this is their tri-way opening, and you'll see it on a lot of their packs. That gives you like a filleted fish kind of look inside the pack right here. And I got a little special, something special in here for y'all. I do have the Evergoods Cap 1 in there, which, yeah, I've kind of got my system kind of dialed in right now. And I have the Mystery Ranch Spliff Kit.
From Jamaica, man. Not a mercy.
Listen, this is a nice, like, packing cube tech pouch. I like it a lot. It's pretty big. It's big enough for like 1 day of travel, right? And this is made out of that same material, the 500D on the outside, and you have a 210 Robic nylon in the inside. It pretty much doesn't weigh too much. It's like 0.7, so less than a pound. And the measurements I'll throw up on the screen so you can get those measurements if you need them. You got grab handles on the top, and then you got a grab handle on the side and a grab handle on the bottom, so you can grab this thing from every direction. And it opens up like a clamshell. It's got a YKK zipper on the opening here. It's not AquaGuard, but it is YKK. And then you open it up, boom, and then you get inside, and it's like a little mini packy cube. You got, actually, it's got 2 sections on either side, so it's actually 4 separate sections. You have this little section where it's a little pocket where you could put your stuff in. You can see my hand through the fabric, and this fabric feels really damn good. It's really tough mesh that they used inside here. And then this part zips all the way around, and you can get in, and I just have jeans and a shirt just for a night. I was going out, so jeans and the shirt, and then you got in the side of here, you got some more organization. Let me see if I can zip it down. No, that's as far as it goes. There's like little pockets back here where you could store your tech items, maybe some battery banks or some chargers. And then on this side, you have a grid system where you could slide in, you know, whatever you want, some more tech items or whatever, or some toiletry items. You could hang it up in the bathroom while you're doing your thing, getting in the shower, put your soap and underwear, toothbrush and all of that stuff in there, hang it up, and that's dope. And then it's the same thing on the other side, and that's where I put my toiletry items for my little getaway. So yeah, so I got the toothbrush in there, kind of in that mesh bungee system, and then I got my toothpaste, some deodorant, got my pick for my beard, stick that in there, and then I got the little beard grease anyway. So yeah, it's the same organization on both sides. If I was picking the bag up, I would pick this up too because it's dope. And inside of the bag, back to the bag, to the main event. So we will see that we got a lot of organization in this pack. And let me walk you through. You got 2 pockets on either side right here. They're big enough to take this 32-ounce Nalgene bottle and stick it on the inside of this pocket right here. Everything is sewn very well in this pack as well. So you can stick it in the inside, it's right there in the front. So you got another way that you can hold water. You got water bottle pockets on the outside. You got these 2 pockets where you could put more water. You got a hydration sleeve that we're going to get to in a second. So yeah, if you need to carry water in the desert tracks, yeah, you got your water situation taken care of. In there, I got, in this second pocket, I have the this is not Mystery Ranch. This is the Go Ruck Wire Dob, the small or mini version. That fits in there, right there on the side. And then you have pockets up here, back in the back here. Nice mesh. Mystery Ranch's mesh is probably some of the best on the market, period. Very rugged and tough. Very rugged and tough. I doubt it's gonna fail you. So inside here, nice pocket. It's a good size. It's like 6 by 7. I've measured it before previously. In there, I got my iPod Pros in there. Stick that in there. Zip it up. Still have access to it if I need to get to it from the top. These pockets are accessible from the top. And then on the other side, I got my little tools. So I got my Phoenix the Phoenix flashlight, PD25R, I think is the name. And then I also have the SOG Power Pint and the Benchmade Bug Out and Carbon Fiber. So all of those things can fit in that pocket. Yep, I could fit a whole bunch more in there. On the bottom, this is where your, majority of your liter space is. I have the Evergoods Cap 2 also in there. Lots of space, lots and lots of space down here at the bottom. And you also get some more Mystery Ranch and Huckberry branding. You got a tablet sleeve that goes right here in the back. It would fit pretty much any size tablet. And then this is your second option if you want to access your laptop. It is suspended. This is a laptop hydration bladder compartment combined in there, 15-inch Dell XPS in there suspended nice and comfortably, and have some expandability in this laptop compartment to put a pretty large hydration bladder or even a gaming laptop. On the bottom of the pack right here, you have some lashing points if you wanted to attach a bedroll. You're doing some camping with this pack right here. Nice lashing points for add anything else. Let's talk about the grab handle. It's probably my last con on this pack. It's something that I've talked about on Mystery Ranch's packs for a while. Give me something more, Mystery Ranch, on the grab handle. This is just a single piece of nylon webbing. I would love for them to do a nice padded grab handle on the top of their packs. So, yeah, this is an excellent damn pack. At the end of the day, the Mystery Ranch 2-Day Assault pack is even cooler that Huckberry jumped in with this cool ass colorway. Yes, now let's talk about the price, because all of that doesn't matter unless we talk about the price. The price on this is $249. I think it's a good buy for this pack. Very solid construction, some of the best comfort that you can actually adjust and figure out on your back panel with the load lifters and the adjustable harness system and the waist belt. Yeah, great functionality on the two top pockets. These are the pockets that I use most in the back. So I really enjoy that, and I'm in and out of those pockets all the time. Water bottle pockets are great. Stuff pockets, put your keys, whatever you need in here. Yeah. This is a winner. I'm glad Mystery Ranch grabbed this pack and Huckberry grabbed this pack to do this collab on. I love the black stripe up the middle. It just screams to me cool as shit. Thank you, Huckberry, for sending this pack out for me to test out and use and abuse, and I'll be taking it in the woods and doing all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Guys, if you like this video, man, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel. Why not? It's totally damn free. Why not? It's totally damn free. If you got a question about everyday carry or, knives, flashlights, any of that kind of stuff, man, leave it down there in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.